Okay, I'm going to be changing out my rotors. As you can see, I got my whole front end jacked up and on jack stands with the tires off. This here's the driver's side. This here's the passenger side. I'm going to be replacing both sides of both of my rotors. In order to get this rotor off, I got to take off my caliper, these dust caps here, and underneath the dust caps is a 7mm Allen head, and which is okay. Let's bring these guide bolts out. Okay. Okay. Here's a guide pin. The reason I'm changing my rotors out because about 2 weeks ago I changed my front brake pads. I noticed my rotors were really messed up, and I looked to get the rotors turned down. It was $15, and to buy brand new rotors was $20, so I just went ahead and bought new rotors. Got my guide pin out. Before I pull the caliper off, let me show you this. I don't know if you can see it, but before I pull the caliper off, I got to take this little spring off right here. That's like a retaining spring. You just take a screwdriver and you got to watch out for this thing. It'll fly out at you when you take it off if you don't hold it. Well, you just take it and got the pin out. Now the caliper will be able to come off. Sorry about moving this thing around so much, but I'm trying to show you guys. Okay, so I got the two guide pin bolts out, the little retaining clip. Now this should slide off, which it does. Now what I do is I'm going to be pulling this off. I'm going to set my caliper up here for now, and now got this pad off. There's a little groove the pad slips in. Now next, the things that have to come off is this bracket, because you can't pull this rotor off because this bracket's in the way. I got a little stool in my car. I'm going to try to set this on the stool here to support it. That ought to work just fine. Mainly, you just want to make sure you're not kinking this brake line, because otherwise, you'd have a bad day if you break this thing. You got to bend that or snap it off, or you don't want to hang this thing by the brake line. You'd have a bad day if something went wrong. Okay, to get this caliper bracket off, there's two bolts here. These look like they're about, looks like 15mm. Let me see. Let me see what size they are. Let's see, here's a 15mm. Yep, 15mm. See if I can get a little more leverage on there. Oh, man, these are on there. There we go. Yeah, that sucker was on there. See if I can break this one free. Oh man, those are pretty tight. I got them. Okay, there's a 15mm bolt that just came out holding the bracket on. Now, I got the other side off in case I can't, for some reason I couldn't remember how this went back on. I can go look at the other side and get a pretty good idea, but I think I'm good. Okay. Alright. Got the bracket off. Now that I got the bracket off, this rotor hopefully will slip right off. Oh yeah, this thing's really rusted on. Let me go get some liquid wrench. Oh yeah, that's freaking nasty. Really nasty stuff. It's like, man, you can just see all the rust and corrosion on there. Well, here's my new rotor, brand new one. Before you put this on, it comes with a coating. You want to spray it down with brake cleaner and clean it up real good. So I can do that while this is waiting. Okay. Got some brake cleaner. Brake cleaner. Oops. Give it a quick spray down. Got a little nasty old rags. I can give it a quick wipe down. Just want to get this coating. They put some kind of coating on these at the factory, keep them from rusting. And you want to get all that off before you give it a quick wipe down. Okay. Okay. So set this up. Set this here because we got grass everywhere. All right, get a little more liquid wrench on this. Boy, that's really really nasty on there. I'm gonna go get a rubber mallet and tap on it. Oh man. Okay, I'm inside, got my rubber mallet. Make sure when you're tapping this, you don't freaking smack your caliper. That would suck. But geez, this one's just so rusted. Holy crap. Try to scrape some of this rust off. I mean, there's just miles and miles Jeez, this thing's just rusted on there so bad. I think I'm gonna have to go get a puller or something. I can't get it. Yeah, I'm pulling pretty hard on this thing. Man, I just can't break it. Whew. Well, I'm gonna have to go get a puller or something because I can't get this damn rotor off. So I'm gonna put the stuff back together and call her done. This thing's like welded onto this thing. It's so rusted.